gentlemen, Beat Players presents Story Story Die about Jack and his adventures in Siberia.
Jack awoke on his cot in the middle of his underground bunker in Siberia. The war had raged above for 15 years, and he was down to his last rations.
It was a single Twinkie, and it was pink, and he knew they never were supposed to go bad, but that sure looked like mold on it. But hell, he'd been hungry. He hadn't eaten in 15 days.
And sometimes mold can be really great, like penicillin, unless you're allergic to it, in which case you might die. But you're gonna die.
Anyway, so Jack grabbed the Twinkie and shoved it in his mouth.
It filled him with creamy goodness, and he felt strength coming to his bones, and his muscles were just bulging, and he said to himself,
I am now a Soviet superhero, and he burst out of the bunker and surveyed the landscape.
Until he saw his enemy on the far horizon.
His enemy was charged with the power of radium, but he was charged with
death! So much death, because that Twinkie was
Powered with the power of Twinkiness.
Which is also death.
So he grabbed that Twinkie and he enjoyed
Too much about Twinkies. Okay, story has to move, you know.
Yeah.
Go!
There was his enemy on the horizon. It was Captain Ho-Ho.
Captain Ho-Ho said, bro, his mouth was filled with ho-hos, you see.
And the ho-hos were far less powerful, so Jack knew that he had the upper hand.
So he took his magical Twinkie box and threw the rat,
Burst at his enemy.
which fell upon his hands.
And he was covered in cream and was like, this is really
Gross, and couldn't be a bad.
Deal for him, so
I'm gonna chum back at you with the power of the.
I feel some hesitation. Okay, ready?
Yes.
There's a war all day in Siberia.
The battle raged. There was no clear victor until suddenly, on the horizon,
Dr. Ho-Ho and his minions came across.
the flames.
It's two of you defeated the story. You guys ready? Go!
The Ho-Hos were flying everywhere. The ding-dongs
were raging as if they were
possessed by demons. Demons
which were from hell, which were demons.
live because that's where they go.
Anyway, it was at that moment when all hope was lost that little Debbie showed up.
Her golden locks came riding on
A steed made out of pure cocoa.
butter, cocoa,
Butter.
which is good for your skin.
But never mind that. Little Debbie grabbed Jack and let him ride